1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asif Hanif. First, the headlines. Government has announced to lift all restrictions in cities with maximum COVID-19 vaccinated population. Chairman Jammu and Kashmir Democratic Political Movement has urged world community and human rights organizations to help stop the illegal arrest of Kashmiri political leaders by India in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The UN humanitarian chief has urged the leaders of world's 20 largest economies to prevent the looming mass starvation in Afghanistan. In the ICC T20 World Cup, Afghanistan will take on Namibia at Abu Dhabi while India will play against New Zealand at Dubai today. And the news detail will be after a short break.
ये मसला नामूसे रिसालत का नहीं बल्कि तहरीके लब्बैक का अपनी सियासत चमकाने का तरीका है। पाकिस्तान में फ्रांस का कोई सफीर नहीं और ना ही फ्रांस में पाकिस्तान का सफीर मौजूद है। कुरान करीम में इरशाद बारी ताला है और जब उनसे कहा जाता है कि जमीन में फसाद बपा ना करो तो कहते हैं हम ही तो इस्लाह करने वाले हैं और फितना कत्ल से बदतर है। पाकिस्तान एक इस्लामी रियासत है और अपनी आवाम के जानो माल की हिफाजत हुकूमत का अव्वलीन फर्ज है जिसको भरपूर तरीके से हुकूमत अदा करेगी।
And now the news in detail. National Command and Operations Center has decided to lift all restrictions in the cities with maximum vaccinated population. The decision was taken at a meeting of NCOC in Islamabad with Minister for Planning and Development Asad Umar in the chair. The forum, keeping in view the vaccination of a large number of eligible people across the country, decided to gradually normalize the living conditions in the high-performing cities to encourage them. It was informed that according to this ranking, Islamabad, Mandi Bahauddin, Gilgit and Mirpur have been declared the best vaccinated cities for vaccinating 60% of the eligible population. Advisor to the Prime Minister on Commerce, Abdul Razzaq Daud, says the government is targeting Central Asian region to boost national exports. In a meeting with business community in Lahore, he said viable policies of the government have considerably improved the country's export diversification during the last 3 years. The advisor said Truckers Interchange Recept Convention will be signed with Afghanistan for free movement of trucks for Central Asian states and other parts of the region. To a question, he said the matters pertaining to GSP Plus status and basmati rice are well under control. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, APHC leader and chairman of Jammu and Kashmir Democratic Political Movement, Khwaja Firdaus, has condemned the slapping of Draconian Public Safety Act on his party's General Secretary, Pir Hilal Ahmed, and shifting him to infamous Kot Bhalwal jail in Jammu. In a statement in Srinagar, he said the authorities have arrested Pir Hilal Ahmed without any justification as they are using all tactics to suppress the Kashmiri's indigenous freedom movement. The Hurriyat leader said Kashmiri people are not afraid of such tactics of India and they would continue their peaceful struggle for their right to self-determination till taking it to its logical conclusion. He appealed to the world community and human rights organizations to help stop the illegal arrest and release of all illegally detained Kashmiri political leaders. Khwaja Firdaus said the settlement of Kashmir dispute according to UN resolutions and aspirations of Kashmiri people is imperative for sustainable peace in South Asia. The United Nations humanitarian chief Martin Griffiths has urged the leaders of world's 20 largest economies to prevent the looming mass starvation in Afghanistan. In an interview with Associated Press, he said Afghanistan's economy is collapsing and half of its population is at the risk of not having enough food to eat as the snows have already started to fall in the country. Martin Griffiths said the need in Afghanistan are skyrocketing. He said half of Afghan children under 5 years of age are at risk of acute malnutrition and there is an outbreak of measles in every single province, which is a red light. In Japan, polling is underway for general elections. 1,051 candidates are vying for 465 seats in the lower house of the parliament. The incumbent Prime Minister Fumio Kishida Liberals Democratic Party is facing tough contest from the opposition parties, which hopes to save its majority in the lower house amid frustration over its handling of the coronavirus pandemic and worsening economic inequality. And now the news from sports. In the ICC T20 Cricket World Cup, 2 matches will be played today. In the first match, Afghanistan will take on Namibia at 3 p.m. at Abu Dhabi, while the second match will be played between India and New Zealand in Dubai at 7 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Pakistan in their fourth match will take on Namibia in Abu Dhabi on Tuesday. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch the live video streaming of our news bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.